Round of applause for the tractors.
Inheritance tax will affect me and the rest of my generation. I am, was a future farmer. I've always dreamed of taking on the family farm one day. I've grown up surrounded by the hard work and dedication of farmers, watching my dad and grandparents work long hours, late into the night, early mornings, every day, every weekend. They don't get weekends off, they don't get Christmas off, they work every single day. For me, it isn't just about inheriting the land. It's a continuation of the legacy, the hard work and the hours that my ancestors have put into the farm. To work such long hours for often not much money, you need to have a passion and attachment to the land. We never really own the land. We are just the custodians until we pass it on. This is why the inheritance tax is so unfair. The only way to pay for it is to sell a portion of the farm, but this then makes the farm unviable. How can we be expected to carry on the legacy of our parents and grandparents when we are faced with a crippling inheritance tax? A tax that punishes families who have given their lives to this land. A tax that doesn't see the years of back-breaking work, the early mornings, the sleepless nights. It only sees a number on a valuation of the assets. It only sees there is still no job better and more important than the one rooted within the land. There are many opportunities for our generation to get involved in farming and make it something new. Technology, innovative farming practices, all with a focus on sustainability. So we, the younger generation, should still take the chance to put this amazing industry. Young people should still embrace farming. It offers a chance to do something that truly matters. Farming isn't easy, but it's a job that gives back more than it asks. For those who are thinking about taking over the family farm, I strongly encourage you to do so. Although the financial barriers are now even tougher, farming is still worthy of existence. Let's show the government the future of farming depends on us. If we don't step up, the land that farmers have worked so hard to care for shall be lost forever. Thank you.
So for those of you who have got an outstanding claim and have already got an active claim on SFI or anything like that, that will not be affected. So if you are still going and you've got an active claim, you're being paid and it's a 3-year agreement, that will not stop. Whatever you agreed you'll get paid, that will get paid on. But they've had more applications than anticipated. This is the problem. And this is why they are short of money, and so Labour really cannot keep crowing about the budget. So any new applications that any of you have got, they are the ones that's on hold. It's the new latest applications, and they are on hold until the new year. And the reason is they had far more people put in whole farms into wildflower mixes than they thought. And so that is why that they are short on money in the budget now is not enough. So after a certain date in this coming year, and the guy couldn't quite remember when that was, this coming in the new year, they're going to review everything up to that date, and then they're going to decide a way forward in the new year. But the most important thing to know is any payments you're receiving now will not change on live agreements. It's the ones that have new agreements have been put in, they're the ones that's on hold because there is a shortage in the budget. So that's the latest on that. So I'll hand over now. Simon, who's next?
From the farm contractors to machinery dealers and all those in between, it affects everybody's future. Every farm has a different circumstance, and if you haven't already, I urge you all to seek advice from the relevant professionals. It's quite astounding how many older farmers don't have a will in place. It's really important that you sort these sort of things out. This practical step will help you all gain the clarity and move forward with confidence and solutions.
Forager, in 1990 was £40,000. Selling wheat then at £170 a tonne. On my left, a forage harvester 2024. Admittedly, it'll do a few more acres in a day than the one on the other side, but that is £400,000. Wheat today about £175 per tonne. Tom, what have you been selling wheat for lately?
Between 175 and 178.
There you go. That's a prime example of the problems we've got in food production. The government and quite a lot of the public don't realise the costs involved in putting food on our plate. And I say to everybody, if we are making 3 or 4% return on our capital and we're making decent profits, then we don't mind paying tax. We're able to pay that tax. But when you've got these two things either side here showing the problems we've got, then this is where we've got to start to try and get some reality on this type of thing.
Can I present Jess Sharp, 15? There are hundreds of us here, and Melton Mowbray has made it clear. We are here to fight for the future of farming, not just in and around Melton Mowbray, but all over this country. This affects us all. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you to all our speakers. If I can ask a few last things of you all though. Please take away all of your rubbish and dispose of it responsibly. It was a mistake. Please disperse patiently in all directions. And last thing, please support all our great local businesses. Go out, buy a coffee, a pork pie, buy the wife a present. Maybe buy the wife a first present ever, Mark Greaves. We're all in this together. This isn't about farming, this is about business, especially after the budget announcements. So we all support one another. Sir Keir Starmer and Rachel Reeves, start listening to us. We, along with the whole country, do not agree with this punitive budget. Support our farmers, support our food security, and support our country. Thank you.